Capital One, what is good? So today I'm going to bring you a circuit. All the movements are in a resistance style, so it's designed to really build muscle mass. You've got 9 exercises, and I want you to aim anywhere between 8 to 16 reps, and I want you to complete the circuit 3 times round. In between each station, I want you to rest anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, but don't rest more than a minute. But I do want you to rest at least 30 seconds because the idea is these sets are supposed to be optimal and hard sets. And if you don't rest, it just ends up being one continuous piece of cardio and not really the resistance style that we're looking for. So you've got upper, lower, then core, and then you repeat that for all the 9 stations. Okay, so the first exercise, before we go on with the first exercise, all you'll need is a towel or a cloth or something like that, a small towel or a cloth, a resistance band, which today I've tied a knot in, which I'll show you why, and then if you want a mat as well, and an elevated surface. These are all pretty basic stuff. That could be a towel, most of it's got a raised surface and resistance band. So, first exercise, so you've got push-ups. Now if you use the knot like I have done, it makes a lot more tension. And then you're going to push up. Now, because of the added tension, by the time you get to 16 reps, it should be pretty challenging. But for anyone obviously that's too hard, take the band away, or take the elevated push-up away, and then you can bring it down into a knee push-up if you really need to. I think a good option for people to learn push-ups is if you go into this full push-up position here, and then we just do a slow eccentric, and then back onto your knees, and then repeat. So that's for anyone that really struggles with that option, that's fine. Next option, we've got like a sliding split squat. So you place the towel on the floor, make sure nothing's in your way, and you place your foot in the middle of the towel, and then what you're going to do is load into that front leg, but drop the back leg down and push out with the front leg, and repeat. And you shouldn't lock out here because then we're just completely resting. So you want to come into this sort of soft bend position and repeat. And the more slidey you can make it, the better. So obviously, you'll do right leg, then left leg, before you move on to your core exercise. Okay, so, third exercise, Russian twist. So, all the core movements today, I put nothing like plank or most of them are working that really front rectus abdominis because your shoulders and your chest will all be a bit beat up. So I'm trying to give them a break really in between this movement. So chest up, and then you're just going to rotate round, twisting the body but trying to keep the core stable at the same time. So for all the core movements, I don't want you to do reps, I want you to do 30 seconds for every core movement. Okay, exercise 4, nice and simple. So we can use the resistance band. This one we've already used. If we've got another one, it makes the whole process a lot quicker. And you're just going to do lateral raises. Now, if you add a pause at the top, that's going to make it a lot harder. And again, anywhere from 8 to 16 reps. This is a tough workout. Okay, back down with your towel. And this one's a tough exercise, really tough. Don't underestimate it. So you're going to be here. Now you want to legs out straight, lift your bum off the floor. And then you're going to raise in, squeeze, and then back down, but keep your bum raised. So the core should be tight all the way through. And this is going to work the hamstrings and the glutes if we can get that real good hip extension at the top. Now trust me, don't underestimate that one, it's really hard. Now for anyone that's a real struggle, just take the towel away and just lift the hips to the sky and back down. Okay, so back down on the deck, core. We've then got jackknives. The last set of 3 is pretty tough. So you've either got 2 options. Now you can either face the wall as you're doing it, so you can flip over, but I think a better teaching tool for a lot of people is if you just walk your feet up the wall and then come down and then walk your feet back down. So shoulder press. Now the easier option there, walk your hands in, this is the easy option. Drop your head down and then push your head through. So for anyone struggling to get 8 reps on there, which is really challenging, the third and final option, go onto your knees on the elevated surface, walk your hands out, then we drop our head down and push the head through. And then it's a really effective shoulder session, that is. So for the next leg exercise, you'll need a step, or I'm using a set of books. So, ball of the toe on the foot, and then you're going to raise up. Now, if you can't do single leg, don't worry, because that's pretty challenging. Both together. Now, if single leg's too easy, all you do is hold a weight, and you do it again on its own. And the final core exercise, bicycles. So I hope you enjoyed today's workout, guys. Remember, you've got 9 stations, 3 times round, and 8 to 16 reps, and rest in between, because the rest will be important to work optimally during the sets. And yeah, keep smashing lockdown, and see you soon.